Color. How are you?
Hi, Mike. I love the company name Nerds of Color. That's so cool.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, we definitely love specializing in shedding light on those nerds of color out there that are looking for representation.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's definitely our thing.
love it. Yeah.
Um, One such project is Three Body Problem, and I actually really love this show. This was so good. Honestly, this is probably the next major, huge sci-fi franchise that we're ever going to see, and you do such an amazing job, Jess. Honestly, I love Jin so much.
Oh, thank
Um,
you.
I have to ask, prior to joining the ensemble, did you read any of the books by Lou? And did you know what to expect already?
Oh yeah. So I found out what the show actually was and what it was based on about 3 weeks out from me like moving to London to start the project. So I only had time to read the first book, but I was so enwrapped, enthralled by the world that Liu Cixin created because it's so vast and so epic. And I think Dan, David, and Alex have done an amazing job of adapting this into some beautiful, nuanced scripts.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I feel like I cried several times during the
Right?
show.
Same. I
So
cried
good.
just like reading the scripts in my bed alone at night.
It's so wonderful. I have to ask, I mean, like, Jin is just one of the most brilliant characters you're ever going to see on TV or streaming, honestly. And, she's just an expert in all things physics. And I sucked at physics in school. I was never any good at science. I wanted to ask if you were into physics and did being part of this cast make you want to research more physics, you know?
Oh my god, definitely research a little bit of foundational physics, just enough so that I know what I'm saying when Jin is speaking. But in school, I didn't even sign up for physics. I think we like went up to a certain level in something in science, and then you could branch out. I never branched out. Not for me. I have a bachelor's degree in acting, so it's a little different path from Jin. But what I love is that Jin's passion when it comes to physics is that she can explain how the world works, and that's kind of what I do with acting. Is like drawing on what I notice in humanity, and she's noticing what she observes in the entire world around us and what makes it up. So it's kind of her own magic. It's magic for her, and I love that.
I really loved seeing it, honestly, seeing that magic unfold. You get to take part in some of the more surreal scenes of the show. I think in these really crazy virtual worlds that take place all throughout history, without spoiling anything, I mean, what were those scenes like for you? Did you have fun filming these with John as well? I mean, like,
Oh,
what was it all like?
so my very first day, my first 2 days was with John Bradley, doing not quite the game stuff, but the just trying on the headset, and even just putting on the headset was really cool. I was like, oh, it's so mirrory. And then going into the game world was an amalgamation of many different things and many different departments working together. So huge challenge, but also so much fun. We would walk into a studio, and the set team had built like half a castle in the corner of the studio, which you can walk up to the second level and fill in the rest with your imagination. And then the next day, they clear it out, they put sand everywhere, and you have like a hill to climb. And maybe the week after, we go to an actual castle in England to film there instead. So there were many different ways that they built this alternate reality, which is really what it felt like. And of course, nothing could have prepared me for how it resulted. I think it's an absolute visual feast, and just the scale of it is breathtaking.
I couldn't agree more, and I couldn't say it better myself. This is, if there's one word that I can use to describe this show, it's epic. And you're part of that. Jin is just a wonderful character, and your performance is just so amazing and emotional and brilliant. So, Jess, thank you so much for this. I can't wait for the world to see this.
Oh, thank you very much.
Fanboys, professional artists, and professors. Maybe a nerd who's just like you, talking about the things that you like too. So I invite you to the NOC. In full color, you see me. The hard knock life. Comics, movies, and TV. Yeah. Pop culture with a different perspective. Watch it on your screen, hit play, so check this.